What was the gut feeling that you listened to that saved your life? My mom and grandpa were putting out a kiddie pool for my siblings and I in our backyard when we were little. My grandpa had set it up, and my mom kept insisting that for some reason she felt like they should move it to a different spot. Thankfully they did, and while we were all playing in the pool, a huge branch from a tree in our yard snapped and came crashing down exactly where the pool had originally been. Driving uphill, behind a flatbed truck carrying I-beams, and I envisioned them sliding off the truck and hitting my windshield. I changed lanes so I wasn't behind the truck, and 2 seconds later, the I-beams were sliding off onto the road where my car would have been, sparking and gouging the pavement. Terrifying. To this day, I won't stay behind a truck with anything that's strapped down. This guy invited me over for wine when I was new in LA. When I got there, he was just being weird, and said, "Let's wash your feet." Took me by surprise, and I took off. Years later, and he is currently in jail waiting for trial for the murder of 2 women he apparently drugged in his apartment. In middle school, I was up late one night. Mom and brother asleep, dad gone on business. I had let the dog out, and when I went to go get him, I got a bad feeling like someone was out there. There wasn't really a reason to feel this way, it was just dark, and I got spooked, so I put the chain lock up on the back door when we got back inside. Back then, we never locked our doors. A few minutes later, the dog is drinking by the back door, and he suddenly stops and starts growling, like a low grumble, at the door. I was sitting where I could see the dog, but not the door. Then I hear the door pull open and the chain lock catch. The dog started barking like crazy, and I ran upstairs to wake my brother up. He went out and looked around, but no one was there. I think the dog's barking scared them away, but I don't know who it was or what would have happened if I hadn't locked the door.